Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony, and this is the final day of the season. We're all really sad, and it's hard to get moving this morning because we know that moving means getting back home. And there's after this many weeks on the road, you are excited to get home, but at the same time it signifies another 10 months at work before we get to do it again. We've had a great summer. I want to say that here at the end, reflecting back on the trip as a whole, I certainly don't feel negative about the trip. It was a fantastic time, and any time that you have that you can spend with the people you love, doing interesting things, and none of it's wasted. Although this trip may not be remembered as seeing the tallest mountain or the widest canyon or the deepest ocean, or it will be remembered for the little memories we have together as a family when you're going through an experience like this. And I think that's what it's all about, is experiencing things and growing as a family, regardless of what it is you're doing. It's not the what, it's the how, really, when you're traveling with a camper or an RV. You know, some people talk about the pros and cons of traveling with a camper, and some people look at the work involved, the hitching, the unhitching, the setup, the things breaking, all of those things create the experience. None of it feels like, well, although we complain at the time, it feels like work, but in hindsight, the time that the hitch gave us a fit, it was a great chance for me and the boys to work together to problem solve, and seeing how much they've grown through our summers has just been very rewarding. We had a chance to talk to our camp host here at Elkmont last night. We stopped and said hello, let them know that we visited the Airstream factory, which they're in an Airstream. We've discovered that they, as probably as many hosts that are volunteering in these national parks, they've had a lifelong love of the parks. The national parks had given so much to their family as they raised their kids traveling in the parks, that they wanted to give back, and this is how they're giving back. That really struck a chord with me, because our boys, as you can see from this channel, we've now raised the boys through 5 years of traveling our national parks, and it has become one of the most influential and passionate parts of our lives and of our parenting. We hope that this has been instilled in the boys. I'm sure it has been. And just reflecting back on everything that these trips has done for us as a family, Cindy and I are very much interested in getting to a point that we can give back to the parks. And it may be in the form of volunteering in the parks. It very likely will be. So we ended the trip here, our last night, talking to the host and being very reflective and philosophical about what we're doing. And I couldn't think of a better way to end the trip. And I think it's going to lead for a quiet drive home while we're all sort of reflective about what it is that we've done this summer.
Funny how their movement is. is my Fred. I am no longer Fredless.
You named him Fred. All right, I'll put that in, but I don't think anybody's gonna know what we're talking about. Oh, that's just a
Family joke.
family joke,
Fred
folks.
is gone. Where'd Fred go?
Any last thoughts, Ethan?
It's kind of sad to go, but I'm kind of ready to be home. I have a feeling some other person I know is too.
We are ready to be home,
Yeah.
but sad that we're not continuing our adventure. But we will continue the adventure in June of
2019.
2019.
Where would we be going?
We can't tell them. That's our hook for next season. Where do you think we'd go?
Northeast?
Fred, are you dead?
Northeast? Possible.
Fred, are you
Really
dead?
west, like California, Nevada.
Pacific
There's
Coast
nothing
like?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that would make a nice trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And of course, there's a possibility for Colorado.
Always
Put
keep
your
that
heart
in our
right
back
there.
pocket.
Yeah, that's our place to go, man.
There you go.
Only fathers and sons can get this close after 5 weeks in a camper.
What's he even doing? He really
Alright.
likes posing.
All right, boys, we got to get stuff packed up.
Okay, get off, Fred. Fred,
Well, we already
Fred,
are.
leave.
Yep, we got to get those jacks.
What
Leave,
else?
Fred.
Owen, what else do you do with
You
the
got
bug
the
that
rugs
flings
up.
on you in the air?
Start bringing these things into the kitchen for Mom.
Yep.
And we'll start working on the jacks and the hitch. Owen, can you say goodbye from Elkmont?
See ya from Elkmont.